Hey, what is going on, guys? I have here the 4 best wireless car chargers for your smartphones, in my opinion. Now, I have had numerous of these wireless car chargers. I can tell you all of these here, they are reliable. You put a phone on there, it's going to wirelessly charge. With all of these, not only can you have your phone in the vertical position, but you can turn it in the horizontal position as well. You have no issues with these, with the arms opening and closing. And these all have the capability of charging your phone wirelessly fast. That's if your phone has that capability. Let me first give you some examples of other ones where I had issues. With this one here, sometimes you have issues when you place your phone, the arms are supposed to close. Sometimes it doesn't. It's a hit or a miss. Here's another one here. Basically, you pop your phone in there and it closes. The only thing with this one is, first of all, it's not capable of fast wirelessly charging. Also, when you put your phone in here and you try to turn it in a horizontal position, it's basically going to go ahead and come loose like that. Same thing with this one here as well. Now here's another wireless charger that I really wanted to like. It's held on by a magnet here. You have adhesive right here. You basically stick this onto the back of your phone or on the back of your case. The only thing is this magnet is not strong enough, and every time you hit like a little bump or anything, your phone's just going to slide right off. And we have this one here. Same thing with this one here. When you try to turn it in a horizontal position, it's basically going to get loose. Same thing with this one. This one also has issues wirelessly charging. It'll charge and 10 minutes later it'll stop, then it'll start back up. Anyways, let's get to the particulars of the ones that I actually recommend, and I'll go over all the features. Now this first one here is by BiNBill. Now this one, you can go ahead and use the suction cup mount to suck it onto your dashboard or your windshield. It also comes with a vent clip here as well, so it's always optional. You can see the vent clip here. You basically just slide out into your vent. You can go ahead and close it this way if you have like thick vents, or you can go this way if you have really thin vents. You have a micro USB charging port right here. Here's the cable that it comes with. Notice on the other side is a USB plug here. They did not supply you with a cigarette adapter, basically something like this. So your only option is to plug this into your USB port in your car. However, if you have a cigarette port that's like closer up to your dashboard and you want to be able to plug it into your cigarette lighter, then you got to purchase one of these. It needs to be a Qualcomm 3.0 in order for this to fast charge. I'll put a link below for this as well. For my car, I do prefer to use one of these because my cigarette lighter port is right next to my dash. I have USB ports in my car, but it's like in my middle console and I don't want the wire to go all the way back. So again, with this one here, you have the option to put it on your vent, or if you want to go ahead and stick this onto your dashboard or windshield, you can just pull this part out like this and pop the suction cup mount right into this hole right here. And then go ahead and tighten this up. And now you have this contraption here, okay? You can go ahead and loosen this one up as well. Has like an arm that pops up like this. I'll go all the way back, all the way forward. You can rotate this 360 degrees as well. And you have an additional extender arm. Let me tighten this up right here. You have this mechanism up here where you can actually even go out further. If you have a deep dashboard or your windshield is really far back, you have this option as well. To open and close the arms, you can press this button right here on the side, or on this one, either button. And putting your phone in, you just place it in like that. The arms will automatically close. Of course, you need to have it plugged in order for it to charge. Let me go ahead and plug this in. Now this one here has a footrest on here as well, okay? You kind of have to adjust it depending on the size of your phone. I have this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. It's a large phone, so I have to kind of go down. That first way wouldn't charge. And you can see that it's charging now. Another thing I want to note is they do supply you with this suction cup pad here. It has adhesive on the back. You basically pop that onto your dashboard. The thing is, you really don't need this if your dashboard is smooth or semi-smooth. If it's coarse, then you may have to get this, especially if you live in an area where it gets extremely hot or cold. The car that I have right now, it's semi-smooth. I actually don't need to use this. My previous car was super smooth, like a baby's butt, so I didn't have to use this either. But the previous car I had, the dashboard was kind of coarse, and I probably would have to use one of these, or this will probably fall off in like 1 or 2 weeks and I have to keep putting it back on. Now to eject it, I can push this button here or the button on the side. Let me just go ahead and press this button right here, and we'll go ahead and try another phone here. So it opens up automatically. How about an iPhone 8 with a Otterbox case? This is the commuter case on here. It's double layered. It has a silicone layer, and then on top of it, it has the plastic layer. So this case is actually quite thick. Let me pop that on there. Closes automatically. Okay, it's not charging because I have to move this this foot up a little bit. Pop that on there. Now I can pop that on there, and now it charges no problem. Here's a iPhone XR with the case on here. Pop that on there and yep, charges no problem. Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus with a thick case on here. Pop that on here. Okay, charges no problem. Samsung Galaxy S7 here. Let's pop that on there. We can see it charging. Move it on to the IoTeBox now. So here's the IoTeBox here. Now this one comes optional with a suction cup mount, or you can go ahead and put this on your vents as well. This one here has manual arms. You actually have to press both of these to open up the arms. Once your phone hits this little back button here, it's automatically going to close. You have padding on the bottom of the footrest as well as the arms inside. You can adjust the footrest and the bottom footrest as well. You can go ahead and loosen this up, move this up and down. For the suction cup holder too, it's kind of similar to the BiNBill. If you want to go ahead and stick this onto your dashboard or your windshield, you have this lever here. You just basically clamp down. You have a micro USB plug in here as well. Now you can see this cable here. This cable actually comes attached with a cigarette lighter adapter, and it has an additional USB port on here. So if you don't have a cigarette lighter port or one that's not working, obviously you're not going to be able to use this one. The vent clamp is exactly the same as the BiNBill, as you can see here. The arm is actually very similar as well. You have like an extension here. You can go ahead and whip this out like this, and you have the tilt here as well. You can go all the way back, all the way up. You have a 360 rotating swivel here as well. And they do provide you with a dashboard mount here. Again, in case if you guys have a dashboard that's really, really coarse. This will also charge all of my phones. I can't give you an example because I don't have a cigarette lighter port here in my home. All right, so moving on to the WizGear here. And with the WizGear here, you also have the option of putting it onto your vent, or it has a suction cup mount as well. Now the charging port on this one is actually a USB Type-C. The other end is a USB plug. So again, instead of plugging this into your USB port in your car, if you wanted to plug it into your cigarette lighter port, then again, you would have to get one of these little adapters, okay? You can see the vent holder for this one. Basically, you just slide your vent into it. And here's the suction cup mount, similar to the other first two as well. You can go ahead and move this up and down. You also have another extender arm to go out even further if you wish. To lock the suction in place, basically open that up, put it on the flat surface and close that up like that. Now you do have rubber padding here on the bottom of the feet as well as the arms to give your phone more protection, and it'll stay in there a little bit more snug. To open up the arms on this one, you can see the two buttons on the side. Either button that you push, it'll basically just open up the arms. And once you place your phone on here, it's going to automatically close. You can see it's charging. This is the iPhone 8, and this one does have the Otterbox Commuter case on here. Oh, another important thing to note about this footrest here, it's not adjustable. It's just standstill right there. The thing is, I never have to adjust it. Doesn't matter what phone I put on here, it's still going to charge. I'm not sure if the coil here is bigger or there's like double coils in here. Anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I'll just pop that on there like that. Closes automatically. And you can see it charging here. And of course, you got the 360 swivel on here as well. You can go ahead and rotate that pretty much any way you wish. To take your phone out, you simply just touch one of the buttons. It doesn't matter what side. Just tap it like that and it'll automatically open. Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus here with a thick case. Pop that on here. We can see it charging no problem. Let's go ahead and take this off. Samsung Galaxy S7 here, no case. Pop that on here. No problem. Let's pull this one off. iPhone XR with a case on it. Just whip that on there like that. And we can see that it is charging. Last but not least, we have the AbleGrid here. This is the Zealand model. And we can see what this one looks like here. Now, the thing with this one here, it only comes with the mount vent, okay? So you're not going to be able to suck this onto your windshield or your dashboard or anything. There's no automation to the arms. Basically, what you have to do is just grab your phone and put one end in like this. And these are like rubber rollers here. So put one end in like that and pop the other end in like that. To take it out, you pull one end out first and then the other side. Depending on the size of your phone, you have this little button here. You can go ahead and widen and decrease the width of the arms here. You can see the vent mount here. Just basically hold this button in, put it in your vents, and then let go, and it'll tighten up automatically. The connector here is a USB Type-C. And here on the other end is a regular USB port, except for this one here, they actually do provide you with a cigarette Qualcomm 3 lighter adapter, just in case if you want to use your cigarette lighter port. Let me go ahead and plug this one in. It's plugged in here. So again, Otterbox case, just go ahead and pop that in like this. Charges no problem. You want to pull it out, you have to like pull one end out first like that. How about a iPhone XR with a case? Not sure if I gotta adjust the arms. Okay, let me adjust the arms here. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that, okay, that's perfect. Okay, charges no problem. Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus with a case, a thick case too. Pop that on there. Charges no problem. Samsung Galaxy Note 8, it's a big phone here. Let's pop that in here. Oops, gotta make the arms a little bit shorter here. All right, give that a try now. Pop, yep, that fits in there. And we can see it charging. Also, of course, this has a 360 swivel as well. You can go ahead and swivel that around when it's actually on your vent. And last but not least, we got the Samsung Galaxy S7 here. Oh, all right, give that a try right there. No problemo. So every different size phone that you guys put into these, you may have to do a little bit of adjustments. All of them except for the WizGear. For some reason, the WizGear, the footrest is not movable, but any phone you just pop on there is going to automatically wirelessly charge. Well, there you go. My opinion in the 4 best wireless car chargers that I have had. They're all capable of fast wirelessly charging. You can put them in a vertical and horizontal position. No issues with the arms opening or closing. No issues of it charging, then stopping, then charging, then stopping. And all of these have the option of putting it onto your windshield or dashboard or the vents, except for this one here, the AbleGrid. You can only put that onto your vents. I think it's always good to have like an option to either or, because for the first month you may like it on your vents, and then later on you want to put it on your dashboard or windshield. There you guys go. Guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.